All right, what's good, y'all? So one of the G's hit me up. Uh, forgot what around the situation it was. It was around the blade, not the blade, the Drain Gang Iceberg, and he was saying he said he got his own iceberg, and he said most of it was made up, and he said he skips all the songs and albums. So I'm like, yeah, bro, we definitely gotta get into this one. Gonna be real. All those songs and albums that they were bringing up, bro, we're already aware. But anyway, let's get to business.
All right, so I'm not the most formal, you know. We all know what we're here for.
Facts.
The Drain Gang Iceberg.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna post my rule though. I'm not gonna go over like individual projects and songs that we all know. You know, if you're watching a Drain Gang Iceberg and you don't know what Obedient is, I don't know if you should be here. But I will go over stuff like Rain World, which is first on the list of the top of the iceberg. Rain World was the first solo project, or supposedly the first solo project by Blade. It was supposed to come out anywhere between like 2013 and 2015, and it just never ended up coming out. You know, it's like the OG Whole Lotta Red. It was the OG Eternal Take, except those actually released. And you might be thinking like, oh, damn, that's all the way back in like 2015 at most. Why is it like such a big thing? Why is it at the top of the iceberg of the Drain Gang Iceberg? Well, what made it so big was the fact that it had merch behind it. Like just Future was repping it, which I think Future is later down in this iceberg. Another big thing about it was the fact that Blade constantly mentions it throughout his project. I think the last time he mentioned it was like 2021, where he goes like, "Rain won't drop until I say so." Like he's aware of the status of this album. A lot of theories about this album, about like the songs that it contained. Some people make theories as like, oh, the songs are already released via Glue and Ever Since and a few singles. While some people think that Rain World holds just a whole bunch of just purely original songs. I think Rain World had a mix of songs that already released that we all know. So stuff that was, you know, released on One Sleep 2 3, which I'll get into later, and Ever Since and Glue. And I think I had a few, you know, original songs that we never heard. Next on this list would be the Miami incident. The Miami incident is a very unfortunate incident. It's a situation where Young Lean basically went insane for a period of time, and our members of Sad Boys and Drink just didn't know how to handle it. Or rather, they kind of just like turned it away. It gets really deep. It has a whole documentary, not about it, but it's like in the climax of it. So if you're interested in this situation, I'm not going to go too deep into it, as it's pretty well known. You could go watch that documentary. Next would be DJ Billy Bull. DJ Billy Bull is Tyboy Digital's alternate persona, his DJ persona. He dropped an album under it, and yeah, best DJ in the world. Next would be Jonathan Lindor 96. This is Young Lean's alternate ego, same as Billy Bull. He drops his more personal music under this name, you know, stuff like that. Next would be the Alex Runway. Alex Runway, I think, if I remember correctly, the director of Da Vinci invited Blade and Echo to model on the runway of, you know, this little event. There's clips of Blade and Echo walking down, and I think Kanye and Virgil Abloh was there, as well as A$AP Rocky. So, you know, some funny videos. Next would be Evil Blade. Evil Blade has like a double meaning in the fan base. Originally, Evil Blade was Blade's alternate persona, his producer name. He uploaded a few songs under it. Kind of hard to find, not really, if you know where to look. The second meaning of Evil Blade, we like to describe Evil Blade like Evil Blade is setting in when Blade starts hitting a more like traditional hip-hop flow or a more aggressive flow. I think the best like example of Evil Blade would be the entire Working on Dying project, where he was just like a goblin on Edge On. Now we're on like the tip of the iceberg. So first on this list would be the Converses. What I believe this is referring to is that there's like a clip out there on Blade's Instagram where he's like flexing like custom made, working on dyeing Converses. I think there's one other clip where it's like a separate thing, like maybe Red Light. But the one I remember is the working on dyeing. If I have that video, I'll put it up on screen right now. Next would be In My Head. In My Head was the documentary I was talking about. It documents Young Lean, his rise to fame, his mental decay, and his comeback, you know? So check it out if you're really interested in that. It's a good documentary. Next would be GTB SG. This stands for Gravity Boys Shield Gang. This was Drain Gang's old name. Yeah, they even still say it in these songs. Next on this list is Blade equals Blade. I think it's just referencing the pronunciation of Blade's name, where Blade, you know, says like, hey, how do you say Blade? Next would be a Warlord leak. I feel like this is pretty self-explanatory. Next would be Reichwald's paintings. This is referring to Blade's, I don't know why they said his government in this, but, you know, Blade likes to paint. He had a whole entire, like, I think, art event. And recently he had an entire art event with Varge, a frequent collaborator of Blade, where they did like a little art thing in New York. It was cool. Next on this list would be Free Tyboy. Back in like, I believe 2018-ish, maybe late 2017, Tyboy got deported from Sweden back to his home country. Yeah, no, that's just something they just said in their songs, you know, Free Tyboy during that era. Good synth. I think this is referring to like Good's signature synths and how like luxurious they are.
His name was Good? I thought his name was Good.
Press leaks. So if I remember correctly, this could mean two things. I remember like lately, like Blade and Drain Gang, they've been doing this like separate release schedule where like one country would get the album earlier than the other. So it could mean that like I remember people would post Crest up early before out like it released in North America. But what I think this is referring to is how some songs from Crest leaked online and was sold online. I think my favorite being Grace. Definitely sounds like it's straight from Crest. Next would be the lightning incident back in like 2019. And I have my own theory about this. I think that during the shoot of the Victim video, Blade got struck by lightning because everything matches up there in Thailand. I remember Blade or somebody mentioned that Echo was on scooters, and we see Echo on an electric scooter in the music video. During midway through the music video, we see thundering clouds rolling in, and there's a pool, and there's like just a big pool with a roof under. So I believe that's exactly where Blades, supposedly got struck by lightning.
Bro, I can't imagine being struck by lightning. Being struck by lightning seems way scarier to me than being shot. Like, I don't know. Like, you actually being, like, hurt by nature. Like, you just living your life and all of a sudden you just get struck by lightning. I thought that was, like, some type of false thing. I ain't never hear nobody say that they get struck by lightning. That's crazy. Like, imagine you just outside with one of your G's and, like, one of y'all just get struck by lightning. That's just something that you would not expect, bro.
But if we're being for real, I think Blade was like on some drugs. You know, saw some lightning flash. Bro thought he got struck. Went up to his room, got ready to die. Like, if we're being serious. Next would be
that does make sense. But then again, bro, he's a snow angel. Can't put it past him. He probably was struck. Who knows?
Krasad was Blade and Echoes and like one other person, young little punk band. You know, you could still find music under that name. I think they found an actual interview from when they were still kids. I think they were all obsessed with like eggs and slaves for some reason.
What?
Next would be Life After Life. This is a song. This is like a bonus song from the E CD. Now we're in the...
All right, y'all. We're gonna have to do a part 2. I'm gonna be real. I need to stretch. For some reason, I feel tired. It's like, bro, I'll be going to sleep, then I wake up, I'll be trying to go back to sleep. It's like my body will not allow me to go to sleep. And yet, I'm sitting here like doing vids and all of this, but yeah, I'm tired still, which is crazy. Because I went to sleep, woke up, my body isn't allowing me to go to sleep anymore. But I'm tired, which is the most strangest thing ever. And this is not the first time. But it's one of the reasons why, bro, I don't really make as many visits anymore. Cause bro, I be tired. Like, I be tired. And my body does not allow me to go to sleep. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm like some type of nutrient deficient or something. Gotta start taking melatonins again or something. But anyway, y'all, that's at the end of the vid. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share. Go subscribe to my boy Otter Julius. So far I find him more entertaining than the other dude I was reacting to. But anyway, peace, y'all.